Welcome to Yeukai Business Show, UK's premier business show where we feature business thought leaders, high achievers, and industry experts. Today's episode is brought to you by World Outsourcing Solutions Limited, a company that specializes in helping executive business owners with virtual assistant services and business growth systems. Here's your host, Yeukai Kechidori.
Hello and welcome to another special episode on Yeukai Business Show. I'm thrilled that you have carved out some time in your busy schedule today to listen into one of our great guests. As always, we love bringing you some of the experts that are really, truly making a huge impact in our world today, in the world of business. And today is no different because my guest today has been at it for several years. In fact, has developed critical skills that are required to pursue what we're going to be talking about. In fact, we're going to be exploring the necessary critical skills needed today. And again, before we jump into the conversation, I want to encourage you to join the conversations that is going on in our community today if you're already a member of the community. And if you're not a member of the community, you want to click the link below this recording and you'll be taken directly into our podcast community. There you'll find some amazing people, amazing previous guests on the show, and also people who just love what we are talking about. Several groups going on there, and I'm always there, and my business partners are always there, and also our guests are always there. So make sure to jump into the conversation because you never know what you discover during those conversations. Now back to our guest here today. Once again, thank you so much for joining us here. Truly appreciate you're sparing some time to talk to us today. Now, to get us started, could you tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of your background, education, and experience in this area? And while at it, do share what has made you a success, because I know a lot of people have tried to do what you're doing here but have not had success. If you had to single out one thing that you've done consistently and has produced the tremendous result for you to develop these critical skills, that would be amazing.
My name is Karl Beckstrand. I was born and raised in San Jose, California. I've lived abroad in South America for a couple of years and have visited about 12 other countries. I received an undergraduate degree in journalism from Brigham Young University and a master's degree in international relations and conflict resolution, along with a certificate in broadcast and film. Since 2004, I've run Premio Publishing and Gozo Books. We specialize in multicultural books and Spanish books, bilingual books. My Western novel, To Swallow the Earth, won an International Book Award in 2016, and my children's book on finance and careers, The Bridge of the Golden Wood, was selected by the state of Vermont for curriculum in their primary schools. My 27th book that came out last year is a self-help book called More Than Two Paths, and I'm happy to be here.
Wow, that's an incredible experience that you've had on there. Now let's dive deep into the purpose of our conversation. In your opinion, having worked with several number of people, what is the first skill every business owner needs to develop when it comes to this area? And maybe you can talk about why this skill is important and perhaps the best way to develop these skills.
Well, if you're talking about publishing, probably the most important skill is to know how to price your books so that you're not losing money because margins are very tight in publishing. But I imagine most people would be more interested in skills for an author. And so I would say an author should sit and write every day at the same time, whether it's 10 minutes or 10 hours. They should get in the habit of sitting down at the same time every day and writing something. And if you do that, even if it's just for a short time, over a year or two, you'll have your book done.
Outstanding. I just want to talk to you, Bill, listening in the audience today, and maybe a lot of other people listening. What we've just discovered there in that critical skill, if you were to master that, I know that we're going to be talking about other skill sets here, you will see incredible difference in what you're going to do. It may be a slow start, but surely as the sun rises in the morning, you're going to see the difference. So I want to encourage you, if you're taking notes, to put a circle around it. If you are listening in the car, make a mental note to that, and find a way of making sure you implement what you're discovering here today. Let's dive deep into the second skill that you think business owners needs to develop at this stage. And maybe while we're at it, we could talk about the tools or the website or the app that makes this critical skill development a breeze. And maybe we could also explore, if anybody gets stuck in developing this skill, what can they actually do right there and there. I know I've asked 3 questions there, but it would be great if we could answer all those and really give people what actually works.
I think it's important to have a good product. And the way to do that in publishing is to have a good editor and also a good group of beta readers. Join a writers group in your area and get feedback from many people, not just your mom or your brother who think everything you do is great. People who will be honest with you and give you honest feedback and help you make a product that's outstanding. Also, you want to have a professionally designed book and book cover. And you want to have an excellent blurb that hooks the audience. And ways you can get your book published, you can get an agent who can promote your book to the big publishers, or you can self-publish using Amazon's KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, also Ingram, Spark, or Lightning Source, and Draft to Digital for ebooks. These companies will get your books in front of readers, so that's important.
Awesome. And now on to our third and final skill that you as a business owner, Bill, ought to develop. I know we are only covering 3 in this because I know you will carry on the conversation in the community to discover more things. But what we are doing here is just highlight the bigger and the broader skill sets that you certainly need to develop. Coming back to you. Why is it important to develop the next skill that we are talking about right now? And maybe we'll explore what that skill is and really give Bill and everybody in the audience now more detail on how to do this very thing. And again, if people get stuck in this, are there any tools? Are there any websites? And is there a quicker way of developing this that you have discovered, which perhaps a lot of people haven't, because I know experts have got a way of finding this out. Do share with everybody here so that they know what to do next.
Well, the third important skill in publishing or writing as an author would be marketing. Even if you're published through a large publisher, they will still expect you as an author to market your book because you're the best equipped to market it, to get it to people and to describe what it's about. So you want to hone your marketing message. And unfortunately for authors, marketing takes a big chunk of your time, sometimes 25, 50% of your time. But if you don't market your book, then readers won't know about it. They just won't find it. So another tip I would give you about marketing is to always market your book as if it's brand new. If you continuously promote your book, then you will continue to have sales. If it's a quality product, you will continue to have sales. You don't have to play it the old way with the big publishers who will market a book for a few months and then never market it again. You can always market your book, and that's a key to success.
Outstanding, absolutely outstanding. Having covered all these 3 skill sets, I think if you master those 3 as a listener today and you schedule it to do over the next 90 days, you will see a dramatic change in what you're trying to do. And you know what? Again, if you need any help with these things, you can reach out to the team in the community or reach out to directly using the web link below to the expert right now. Let's go a little bit deeper. I just cannot resist this to explore. Are there any other major skills at this point that perhaps business owners needs to know that we haven't covered at all during this conversation?
Writing and publishing and marketing are things that you develop over time and with practice. And over time, you also get good at finding the best ways to promote your book and where are the best places to find your target audience. You should know your target audience well. That's important. Traditional things like press releases and email blasts do still help promote your book. You can also do social media posts, interviews, public appearances, advertising. These are things that will help get the word out, and especially word of mouth with readers will also be great. Reviews from readers are very helpful in getting your book known and appreciated. So practice in all those areas: writing, publishing, and marketing.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Thank you. Truly, thank you. One of the things I've discovered, even in my own journey, that has helped me and is helping a lot of people in our community, it is the tools that are available in today. Some of the tools when I started, for example, in podcasting, that have made things easier. We're not there. Right now, we've got a tremendous amount of technology, including the AI. So, in your opinion, having been in this industry for a while and helping thousands of people, are there any specific tools or websites or apps that you think will be very beneficial to the listeners today? I'd love to hear of them. If you could share that with everybody today.
Many tools for publishing are free, like KDP. You can upload your book for print on demand, and Draft to Digital, also uploading your ebook for distribution. The time and expense really comes with the marketing. If you want to learn a little bit more from me, you can reach me at Karl, Karl, at premiobooks.com.
Awesome. I'm absolutely loving this. I just want to switch gear for a moment here, and talk about mindset. Experience and even in conversation that I have with other business owners here in the community has shown me that having a certain mindset when it comes to these things is somewhat can be a decisive factor for success or failure. In your experience as the expert in this area, what do you think is the perfect mindset business owners needs to have, or they must have, in order to develop the skill sets that we were talking about throughout our time here together?
I think it's critical that you have confidence that your product or service or your message is valuable. You must have an absolute conviction that people will want what you offer and that it's valuable. And if you have that attitude, then those around you will be more interested in taking a look at it.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. I'm sure, Abil, you're taking note of those. Again, what we'll try to do is condense these tools and put them in the blog or in the write-up right at the bottom of this recording so that you can have easy access to them, because what we are experiencing here is absolute pure gold here. And we're so grateful for that. We are certainly coming toward the end of our time here together, but I never want to close it without giving you an opportunity to share with us anything that I haven't asked you, but that you feel as the expert is an absolute must for business owners, for people to have or to know about if they are going to increase their chances of success. Is there anything that I haven't asked you today that you feel the audience needs to know about?
Technology has changed publishing a lot. It used to be that the big publishers had a monopoly on distribution and on prestige, and that's not true anymore. They may still have an edge with prestige, but you as an author can actually reach out to wholesalers and book distributors yourself in bookstores and libraries with your offerings and make agreements with them directly and get your product into the hands of as many readers as you can. So don't be afraid to reach out to big distributors like Ingram and Follett and Brodart and Baker and Taylor, and to libraries and bookstores. And again, if you believe your product is good, if it's well edited, well designed, well written, get it out there. People will enjoy it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for a great interview. Truly, this has been outstanding. And I never want to finish our time together here without giving you an opportunity to share with everybody how they can connect with you. And I know many of our listeners here will be sending messages in the community right now as we speak to connect with you or even ask follow-up questions. So where can people connect with you? The easiest place, maybe it's your website or any social media. Would you share with everybody here today?
Sure. The easiest way to find my products, my books, is to Google Karl Beckstrand, KarlBeckstrand. My website is premiobooks.com, P as in Paul, R-E-M as in Mary, I-O, books.com. And you can also find my products on Amazon and Barnes & Noble websites and Target and Walmart websites.
Awesome. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. What a great conversation we've just had here. Truly life-changing information that when you apply it in your life, you will see true results. And again, if you are struggling with any of the area that we have talked about here today, go back into the community. You can ask questions. You will get support from your fellow listeners, and I'll be in there. My team will be in there. My business partners will be in there as well. And would you actually, before we jump off, share with everybody how you too are going to be helping people beyond this recording in the community? We certainly would love to do that. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to leave you with this. Live well, live with passion. Know that the best is truly, truly yet to come. Goodbye, everybody. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye now.
Thank you for listening to Yeukai Business Show. We will be back to bring you more episodes with success stories and advice straight from the experts. Want more? Check out www.yukaibusinessshow.com. Get your free trial of our virtual assistant service today. Just visit www.worldoutsourcingsolutions.com. Quote WOS18 or send us an email at support@worldoutsourcingsolutions.com.